and
Hello
I
heroes,
vigorously
Joe Smith
against
here. Just woke
J.L.
up,
Quelch.
5 a.m. Central
Texas.
Time. Saw this in the news, happening live right now. Texas State House Senator Carol Alvarado trying to do a filibuster.
Some others.
Guess she's been going all night long, ranting and raving here.
I'm going to include.
She just read a letter from a guy said he was a Vietnam veteran and retired software developer, saying that he wants, or saying that he's glad to be an American because every American citizen has the right to vote. Well, that's the thing. This isn't to prevent citizens from voting. This is to prevent people who aren't citizens from voting. And you know, yeah, America used to be a great country because every citizen could vote, but the problem has been, or become,
my name is
past 20 years.
Alexandra Evans. I am a student at the University of Texas.
Because
civic engagement is one of my passions. Being a
60 or so percent of the country is just plain outright stupid. And they're voting for and electing stupid people that are doing stupid things to the country.
I am meticulous by nature.
Because there's no longer any educational requirements. Even Kate Brown, governor of Oregon, just decided to say, oh, you no longer need to read or write or know how to do 5th grade math to graduate high school.
It should not be this hard to register to vote. It should not be easier to carry a weapon than to register to vote.
It should not be easier to carry a weapon than to register to vote. Well, yeah. It's easy to carry a weapon. After you purchase it, the purchasing part of the weapon is the hard part. The purchasing part of the weapon, you have to show ID and pass a background check. You know, maybe it should be as hard to vote as it is to purchase a firearm. Yeah, once you have your ID to purchase that firearm, yeah, it's easy to carry it. This happening live. That's just a comment she just made while doing the video that Joe Smith here heard and decided to remark on. This isn't recorded. This is happening live right now. And so when Joe Smith is doing the video here.
With voter turnout. I'm also scared as someone who serves as an election worker. A retaliation of aggressive poll watchers.
So, it shouldn't be harder to register vote than it is to carry a firearm. Well, it's even harder to register to purchase a firearm so you can carry it in the first place than it is to register to vote. You don't have to pass a background check to vote like you do to purchase that firearm so you can carry it. Yeah, it's easy to carry a firearm after you pass all the other shit to purchase it in the first place.
They want the scrutiny. Position of gain should SB1 pass. There is no evidence of election fraud in Texas.
You know how Joe Smith registered to vote? He was at the DMV getting his driver's license, and they asked, oh, do you want to register to vote? I was like, oh, yeah, sure, why not? It's like, okay, done. You're registered. That's all it took. If you can get a driver's license, you can register to vote. He's here in Arkansas, and you know, his same. Joe Smith here was registered to vote back in Iowa before moving here, even moved here after being old enough to vote. And same thing there. Once you get the driver's license, or like you want to register to vote, yeah, sure. It's like, okay, you're registered, it's done.
Question the integrity of their own elections. To use the slogan, easy to vote, hard to cheat, should at least
if you can't drive, or you can't go get a state issue ID,
nation to cast a ballot, still young people,
and you shouldn't be allowed to vote.
Do so against
if you're too stupid to drive, maybe you're too stupid to vote.
It is such a shameful.
You know, Joe Smith wants all voices heard and whatnot, but
to try and intervene and what counties do to make.
You know, it's getting to the point where all these stupid people are controlling politics by voting for and electing stupid people. And then they're doing stupid things that hurt those of us that actually do work for a living. Oh, that person said they'll give me free money. That person said they'll raise taxes on Jeff Bezos and give me free money.
Eligible to vote in 4 years.
That's why I vote for him.
His signature will.
Well, that's the problem. It's getting to the point where maybe we shouldn't let all voices be heard because you got too many greedy politicians, greedy corporate politicians, just trying to get elected so they can get that $200,000 a year salary or more. And they're doing anything to get there. You know, at least Jeff Bezos created a bunch of millionaires and made a lot of people rich to get there. These people are only making themselves rich, taking bribes and lying out their ass to get elected so they can get all that money without having to create any value to anyone else. Jeff Bezos created value. Jeff Bezos made it easy to order anything you want. You know, Joe Smith here orders most of the parts for fixing motors from Amazon. Overall, even though they're cheaper through the wholesalers, and Amazon has shipping secretly added to the prices. See, Amazon claims free shipping, but in reality, shipping's already added to the prices. You can get the stuff cheaper elsewhere, but then by the time you pay shipping elsewhere, it ends up being more. So, even though the prices are more on Amazon, because they got shipping added to them, overall it's cheaper just order through Amazon than through the suppliers directly. And the suppliers are actually selling through Amazon.
It says, starts off with, this is not a story about me. This is a story about my mother, Ellen Wilson. Helen was a proud Texan. She was proud to be second generation Texan. Her mother was born in Pflugerville. Parents who fled other southern states after the Civil War in search of a better life.
What is a big deal about having to show ID to vote? You have to show ID to buy a gun. You have to show ID to get a driver's license and drive a car. You have to show ID to pick up tickets for a concert. You have to show ID to go to a baseball game. You have to show ID at the doctor.
For a chance
yeah, it's great
at
that
a better life.
America allows all of its citizens to vote, but, you know, maybe they should require ID to prove you're actually a citizen to vote in the first place.
For their children. These immigrants from both the southern
Otherwise, what's stopping a
Bohemia were my mother's
bunch of
grandparents.
Russians or North Koreans
She
or
knew them.
Iranians or something from
Babby, who was,
flying here on vacation and then
who
voting
never learned
in the
English,
election
she
to
wears sadness.
alter the election results.
They made impressions on her and influenced her life. Helen was raised in Corpus Christi and told everyone she was from there, despite having lived her life in the Dallas
So hopefully
area.
this dumbass woman will run out of steam pretty soon and pass out and just give the fuck up, because
Proud graduate of Texas A&M.
she's trying
She
to
became
interfere with democracy when you get right down to it.
She married and had children who attended Texas
I think
Tech
Joe Smith sign out.
University.